Greetings from Savvy Layman. Today, we're revisiting a topic that's been burning a hole in many wallets: used graphics cards. Despite the recent paper launch of hugely overpriced Nvidia's 50 series, the 30 series is still regarded as a great budget option for modern PC gaming. Remember the first video with my face on this channel? The one where I talked about buying GPUs with mining history. Yeah, that was back when I was just starting, filming everything on my smartphone, and it's a bit embarrassing to watch it now, but hey, everyone starts somewhere, right? But enough about my humble beginnings, let's get back to the matter at hand. This beautiful beast, Asus ROG Strix RTX 3090OC. Thanks to my generous colleague, I've got 4 of these ready for testing. We're gonna see if these X-mining power horses are still worthy contenders or ticking time bombs. Now, the RTX 3090 was a true behemoth when it launched back in 2020. It boasted the Ampere architecture, a staggering 10,496 CUDA cores, and a whopping 24GB of GDDR6X video RAM. And even in 2025, that's still an incredible amount of VRAM. But this monster wasn't exactly meant for gamers. Sure, it offered some performance gains over the 3080, but not enough to justify the price premium for most gaming enthusiasts. But back to our X-mining collection. As we now know, mining can be tough on GPUs, especially those with a design like the RTX 3090. The memory chips on the backside were especially vulnerable to overheating due to insufficient cooling. Other components can break as well, so let's see what we're dealing with. To ensure their performance met expectations, I initially ran 3DMark Speedway benchmark, and once confirmed, I conducted a series of stress tests on the card to guarantee their reliability. Besides 3DMark suit, I've included MSI Combustor and did some proper gaming in Cyberpunk. Throughout these tests, I've monitored power draw, temperature of the core, video memory, and their hotspots. 2 graphics cards previously got some preventative maintenance. Fresh thermal paste and pads applied by my colleague. He did a fairly good job because they now both run cool and smooth, but watch out for those oily stains from the new pads. It's purely cosmetic, but it might bother some folks. One of these cards is without further blemish, but the Achilles heel of the other card is washed out RGB lighting. Where did the blue color go? I've never seen anything like this. Hopefully, a bit of dioxide cleaning of the RGB header will revive the rainbow unicorn slumbering inside. The remaining 2 cards have their temper seals intact, therefore it's no surprise GPU hotspot temperatures are hitting a concerning 103 degrees centigrade on the 3rd card. Dry thermal paste is most likely the culprit here, and the GPU silicon needs some TLC ASAP. The 4th one is a lemon though. Its fan bearing sometimes sounds like a dying walrus, and the card even fails Nvidia's special memory test. Now, surprisingly, it's actually running games fine for now, but I wouldn't trust this card long term. It's literally walking on thin ice. I'd like to take a short detour to talk about this special Nvidia test. I was looking for a reliable way to test video memory, and I stumbled upon forums where they spoke of some mats and mods tests. It turned out these are software utilities included in Nvidia modular diagnostic software, and my understanding is these are not officially available for general public. But I have them now, and I couldn't care less about Nvidia's opinion. The software comes with a bootable Linux image, which needs to be written to a USB thumb drive. I can then boot a minimalistic OS, which runs the mats test right upon startup. At this point, my HDMI capture card still got picture, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture the runtime of mods, so I'm just showing you the physical screen as recorded by the camera. So, am I keeping one of these X-mining beasts? Well, that 24 gigs of VRAM is calling my name. You know, I'm dabbling in some new exciting territory these days, which is large language models, AI image generators, and other fun stuff like that. These AI models are real memory hogs, and the RTX 3090 is the perfect tool for the job. It complements my existing setup nicely. My AMD RX 6950 XT with its 16GB of VRAM is a solid performer, but it relies on ROCm framework for AI tasks, which can be quite limiting compared to Nvidia's CUDA ecosystem. There you have it. The truth about used RTX 3090 with mining history. They can be a bargain, but proceed with caution and be prepared to do some maintenance. Don't let those tempting prices blind you to potential problems lurking beneath the surface. And speaking of AI, in my next few videos, we'll dive deep into the fascinating world of large language models, image generators, and how to run them locally on your PC. It's exciting stuff if you ask me. Don't forget to subscribe and perhaps hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching and have a nice one.